your boy Jim, back again with another video, and today I'm here with...
Campos.
What did you do and what did you play?
This last weekend I played in the 8-man tournament. I got first place, and I went ahead and played Adventure Eldlich.
Do you have any shoutouts?
Shout out to Valhalla, Subject Ramir, and all my homies back on Discord.
Alright, let's get into the list.
So I'll start with the Adventure engine, which is 3 Temple, which basically searches the right of Aramis and helps search the Omnigate of the deck. Next is Right of Aramis, which summons a token and places Faithful from the deck to the field and searches the Griffin Rider. Next is the Faithful, of course, because with this card I can search both the Griffin Rider, such as Omnigate, and as well as a Trickle Back, which has an option to bounce back 1 card on the field. Griffin Rider, Mr. Omnigate, Trickle Back, equip the token or any normal monster, and you can get a bounce back on the field.
It's pretty nice.
Next, 3 Extravagance. This card is supposed to be pretty self-explanatory. It's a Pot of Greed, and I don't have to worry about my extra deck getting banished since my whole engine is basically main deck, and I just do a control.
Awesome.
2 Golden Lords. There's a argument for 1 Golden Lord, but I feel like 2 is important in the grind game as well as for the control mirror game 1. And so yeah. Next is 3 Scarlet Sanguine. Basically helps getting the Lord from the deck to the field as well as graveyard, and it also has a grind effect to it with Conquistador, which pops 1 face-up card on the field if I control Golden Lord, and Huaquero, which if I have a Golden Lord on the field, I can banish 1 card from the graveyard. Next is 3 Tisibu. This came in clutch in the tournament. I played a lot of warrior decks that just folded to this. It just makes you control only one type, and only one of those types.
Yeah, super strong card.
Next is Turn to Tribute. This card, it's not as great with the French stuff, but with the Eldlich stuff, they don't really care about anything if you go to the graveyard. It's a great board breaker to start your opponent from playing or continue to play through what you have already, and it's a great punisher for that. Next is 3 Skill Drain. This card can kill the ban list to 3, and this card is just so strong. The only downfall is that you pay 1k, but with this, you don't really care what happens because you have so many cards in your deck that don't really care about getting negated, and it just stops your opponent from resolving effects. Next is 3 Solemn Strike, which is amazing in stopping your opponent from resolving effects as well. Like, let's say they Secret Summon and you strike it, they can't activate like Long Yong, or for the base deck, Red Rose Dragon, and it's just a great choke point for most decks. Next is Ice Dragon Prison. I just target a monster from your opponent's graveyard. I can banish this one of the same type from each side of the field, and it's a great. It's like Torrential, but it gets rid of 2 cards from the graveyard and field at the same time. And my only hatchup in the deck that I played this weekend was Imperm, mainly because DDD got really popular, and Imperm Gigglemesh, it's just an auto win con, and I don't have to worry about them comboing on through that, and as well it helps against starters like Moye and Invoked, if they still play Invoked.
Yeah, makes for a good top deck too.
Yeah, it's a great deck, great top deck for like Lord effect in case you need to discard a trap that's not as impactful. Do you want me to go to side deck or extra deck next?
Yeah, we could do extra.
Alright, so I'm playing one Imduk, mainly because it's just a great link one for the Golden traps.
Did it come up?
2 Link Spider.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wondering, did M-Duck come up?
Imduk never came up, mainly because I never had it. It's just kept getting bashed with extra. But Link Spider came in clutch a lot, helping me link climb if I don't have access to my Eldlich engine rolling all the way through, or if I need to go for a game with the rich stuff. Next, I'm playing one Win, one Area, and one Lina. The area is, of course, for the Imduk and for Griffin Rider. It's still the Win from the graveyard. Area for Enchantress and anything else. This is not as impactful as, let's say, Lina or Win, but it's just a great link too to continue link climbing. And I'm playing one Lina because this with Golden Trap or Lord, and you can just steal a life from your opponent's graveyard like Ogre. Stealing Ogre with this, it's just super strong. And so those are my 3 main link 2s. I am playing one Phoenix just for the 4th link 2 to help clear a back row that might be troublesome. This actually came a lot because they'll activate Royal Decree, and I had no way of clearing it except for Phoenix. And so I just made Link Spider, made Phoenix point to Link Spider, I drew 1 card at res, and then helped me set up more traps. Same thing with Unicorn. Unicorn's a great way to clear 1 card of the field that might be a palm card, like a big boss fight that you can't beat over, and stuff like that. I'm playing one Black Cloud Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, because funny enough, Griffin Rider can make this unaffected by card effects, untargeted by card effects, as well as can be through card effects. Because it's level 7, which is a perfect requirement for it, as well as Lord. And it's a great board clear, as it can, if it destroys a card, destroy the monster by battle, you can bash 1 card in the field, gain 50 attack, or what's the last one? Or make a second attack in the battle phase, which that never came up. So that's why I asked what it did.
Did you ever make it during the event?
Huh?
Did you ever summon the BOS during the event?
I actually did once, because there was the game state was so simple that they can't beat over the BOS link.
Yeah, super strong card.
Yeah, it's a great way to like stun your opponent from like going battle phase, attack over this. Like they can't do anything if they have no strong follow up.
Yeah, and it can't get popped by like a DP either. So
card effects can't be targeted.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's just the Dragoon that can't pop. And the last link to the deck is Access Code, which this card, it came up quite a bit. It's just a great board clear for the deck. It's good for going for game. This plus the Unicorn, the BOS link, it's just 1500 attack on the field, and it can actually, up to my lake monsters, it can destroy up to 4 different cards in the field. Fire, wind, water, light, and earth. So 5 actually. 5 different cards in the field. My XYZ that I'm starting off with is Pleiades. It just takes 2 Golden traps, because it takes 2 life monsters, and it's basically a Jiggleback, but it's either player's turn, and it's great to interrupt any cards that to be activated on the field, stay on the field. Next is 2 Gustav Max. Actually, some of this once, but I got super sad because they ogred it, and so I couldn't continue on my XYZ plays. I just wanted to make this birth for 2k, and then summon Liebi, which if I detach one material, it gains 2k attack. It can attack up to attack monsters up to the XYZ material attached to it. And if I didn't battle with it, I can't make Zeus. Zeus is just a great board wiper as well. Mm-hmm. This whole deck is just board wiping.
Yeah.
Detach 2 materials, and it's not once per turn, so you can do it in the same chain constantly times if you have materials with it. And it's just amazing to like get rid of cards in the field and make the game simple as possible.
Yeah, definitely. Once the game's simplified, with Zeus, you pretty much just win a lot of times. Yeah.
Now onto the side deck. I'm actually deciding my 3rd Lord. This never came up because I never played anything as a control mirror. Because in the control mirror, I need the 3rd Lord to target anything that's on the field that's could be troublesome, and that I know that's set. And it's great to draw it going second against a control deck that loses to a card that just sends 1 card on the field. Next I'm playing 2 Lava Golem. This never came up. I'm so sad that it never came up. But if it did come up, I would have won my games a lot more easier. And I just had to play my cards right and make sure my opponents didn't have any way to stop me from activating my trap cards. Next is 3 Nibiru. This also rarely came up. It only came up, I think, once in the finals of my 8-man tournament. I basically Nibiru'd them, and then I just had enough cards to continue for my turn to stop them on the next turn. I play 1 Harpies. It could be. I wish it was a more than 1. It's just This card is so great to bait judgment. Because I'm playing 3 evenly as well. Mainly for just the set 5 pass strategy. So that I don't have to worry about having to deal with a set judgment or a set twin twister and have to lose my back row, and I could just clear the back row and just set up my traps and don't have to worry about them but clearing it. Let's play 2 D-Barrier. This is actually took a lot of people in surprise whenever they were playing hard into it. I just summon against synchro decks or XYZ decks. I just go or fusion deck. They activate like Fusion Destiny. I chain this and call fusion, and they just cry because they can't resolve their Fusion Destiny.
Yeah, for sure. That card is definitely a blowout.
Yeah, it helps with stopping like synchro summons, XYZ summons that could be dangerous, like the Zeus. The Zeus can be a problem with this card. If I just stop something. And lastly, I play 3 Judgments. This is a must in any trap deck, because if you don't have your way to stop your opponent from activating Harpies or Evenly, you just lose the game. Like, if you don't have your trap cards, you just don't have any way to stop your opponent from playing on their turn.
For sure, man. Hey, awesome list. Do you want to go over your matchups at all?
So in the 8-man tournament, round 1, I played against Swordsoul. The guy threw me off game 1 because he summoned the new Swordsoul synchro, which actually was super weird. Because usually game 1, you summon the Baron, the Floor, not the new Swordsoul long synchro. And I just auto scooped because I can't play to that because it just banishes any trap that activates on the field or spell card. And I take 1200. And if a monster summons to the field, they can banish it, and I take 200. So it's just whatever I did, they just didn't care, and they just banished it. And game 2 and 3, I ran over him pretty easily. Round 2, I played against Infernobles. So all these matches I played in the A-Man tournament, I lost to Tizibu, which made me win the game. And the Inferno player, I won game 1 pretty easily. Skill drain Tizibu, too strong against the deck. And game 2, 3 was just more of a more grindy games, but I obviously came on top. And the finals, I played against PK Adventure, which this matchup was my hardest matchup because of the adventure stuff and having them to negate some key traps that I need to resolve. And of course, it lost to Tizibu Skill Drain. Those are basically my main win con for the deck against my matchups that event. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Skill Drain back to 3 is pretty nuts. Well, hey, congrats on the win, man. Thank you so much for coming through. For everybody watching out there, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Peace. Alright, everybody. Thank you for sticking around towards the end of the video. We will now be announcing the winner of last week's giveaway. So, using this random generator here. So, let's see. We're just gonna put in the URL of the video, and then this will grab us all the comments from that video. And then we'll head down here, and once I click this button right here, it should give us a winner. So, let's see. And the winner is Jonathan Abellana. You are the winner. So all you have to do is join the Discord server. I will have it in the description. Just join, hit me up, and then send me your address, and I'll get it shipped off to you. Yeah, that should be it. You have a week from after the video is posted. Otherwise, I'll be hitting somebody else up as the winner. So yeah, there it is, guys. That is it. Make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bells because I'll be doing a lot more giveaways here in the future. So yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, have a good one. Peace.